Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ainul Musfira binti Zulkarni and my matrix number is 01DIB20F1001.
My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Hamzah. My matric number is 01DIB20F1004.
My name is Nurkaisa Safi binti Azhar and my matrix number is 01DIB20F1010.
My name is Noshwada bin Salim, matric number 01DIB20F1013.
Today, our group are going to present the issues to fintech industries and the issues of fintech's effects to Islamic Financial Service Act. Without wasting time, I would like to pass to another presenter to begin our presentation.
I'm going to discuss about the issues of the fintech industries. Although fintech has the potential to provide many advantages to customers, it also carries risks that can disadvantage them. To begin, customers do not comprehend the design and purpose of fintech. Previous study has found that Malaysians of all ages and backgrounds continue to have a low level of financial literacy. The majority of Malaysians understood that income must always be sufficient to pay costs, but most were unaware that additional financial products such as insurance were required to handle unexpected events. Furthermore, implementing fintech solutions may result in the mis-selling of products and services by fintech providers in order to mislead customers or expose them to fraudulent behavior. It becomes increasingly difficult to fix and resolve duties and accountabilities when the supply chain become more complicated and misdeeds occur. Data privacy, confidentiality, and protection are important for customers. And when they use fintech service, they are required to provide their personal information to the fintech providers. Customers are exposed to information loss or may be unaware of how their data is being handled. The solution for the issue is an active cyber defense is required, extending from advanced persistent threat to cybercrime and content-related threats. This strategy will incorporate both defensive and offensive capabilities to effectively minimize cyber risk, with an emphasis on the capacity to detect, analyze, and respond to any cyber threats inside our cyber defense ecosystem. Malaysia needs a functioning governance and management structure that is flexible, adaptable, and ready to meet the challenges of the digital era in order to attain better resilience. It must have the required structure and action plan in place to create strong partnership among stakeholders, including relevant government organizations, law enforcement agencies, corporations, and industry leaders. Such collaboration will be made possible by the creation of suitable platforms for information exchange, strategy development, and resource sharing in order to build a strong national cyber workplace to handle the ever-changing and ever-increasing cyber-related challenges and crises.
Next, I want to explain about issue to fintech industry. First of all, is compliance with government regulation. Finance is one of the most regulated sector. There will always be interference from the government, even if you leverage the traditional fintech software that doesn't use blockchain and other crucial technology. Second one is big data and AI integration. As we know, big data and AI have made their impact in every organization. Using big data, organization can collect personal information about user, social status to financial behavior, habits, and in-app activity. This data is very important to banks, especially when it comes to credit ratings and offering other high-risk banking services. With the help of big data, AI automates the wide processes to detect fraud, perform a risk analysis, and manage transactions effectively. Next is solution for every challenge faced by fintech industry. First of all is hire a legal consultant. Before creating an application or utilizing the software, make sure to check it for legal compliance. Moreover, if it's needed, you can hire a legal consultant to lead you through all the basic details and policy. Before entering the market, make sure your local department is aware of the latest government policy so you can amend them immediately. Second is teach AI through machine learning. For AI and big data to combine, you will need to teach AI through machine learning. For this, you will need large amount of data to train your system. Most banking apps are unable to process and fetch a large number of data sets. Hence, you can solve this problem with the utilization of a one-shot learning model that allow you to train your machine learning system on smaller amount on data.
Thank you to both presenters for the nice explanation. For your information, financial services need to be inventive if they are to remain relevant in the modern day in the face of emerging technologies like distributed ledgers, smart contracts, and digital payments platforms. The use of financial technology has an impact on both the stability of the global economy and the entire Islamic financial sector. Research that aims to comprehend financial technology and the regulatory technology required to guarantee financial security and stability is urgently needed. An important article, Impact of Financial Technology Fintech on Islamic Finance and Financial Stability, examines the theory and practices of newly available financial services and discusses on how fintech will affect the Islamic financial service sectors. This is the video that will discuss on this issue. They are interested in peer-to-peer transferring, cryptocurrency, and digital wallets. Without wasting time, I would like to start our presentation on the issues on fintech that affects the Islamic Financial Service Act. The first issue is trust issue in Islamic interbank monetary system. In this study, it is claimed that the Mudarabah interbank instruments (MII), an instrument in which the depositor is the Robul Mal, the capital provider or the investor, and the counterparty is the Mudarib or entrepreneur, has an agency or incentive problem. It is advantageous for the receiving bank to declare a lower profit rate. The Malaysian Central Bank updated the regulations to address this issue by establishing a minimum benchmark rate for the MII. This technique is somehow comparable to fixed interest rates used in conventional financial system, which can lead to a number of Sharia-related problems. In this study, it is to make the case that using blockchain technology to address the problem and implement the blockchain technology for how it might be solved in the Islamic interbank money market. They can eliminate the trust issue in Islamic interbank monetary system by using blockchain technology. That is how the solution on the issues related by using the study. I would like to pass to Nukaisa to continue with another issues. Thank you.
Thank you, Aino, for the explaining. Let me continue with the issue fintech effects to the Islamic Financial Service Act 2013, which is government and policy intervention. In June 2016, BNM established the Financial Technology Exposure Group (FTEG), which would serve as the focal point for fintech-related inquiries. Regulatory framework is a concept where business can test innovative product, services, business model, and delivery mechanism in a live environment. BNM issued Financial Technology Regulatory Framework (FTRSF) on October 18, 2016. The sandbox framework is applicable to all financial institutions licensed under Financial Service Act 2030, Islamic Financial Service Act 2030, Money Service Business Act 2011, and Development Financial Institution Act. Objective Financial Technology Regulatory Sandbox Framework is for BNM to provide a regulatory environment that is conducive for fintech innovation to be deployed and tested in a live environment with specific parameters and timeframes. For Islamic financial service, it is stated that in assessing the risk and evaluating the proposed safeguards, BNM will give due regards into ensuring innovative solutions for Islamic financial service are consistent with prevailing Sharia standard. Fintech companies that collaborate with Islamic financial institutions could leverage on the respective IFI existing of Sharia governance processes. Fintech companies that intend to provide service with the purview of IFSA 2013 need to ensure that they are well versed with the prevailing Sharia standards. Suggestion for the issue is the Malaysian government may investigate the impact of regulatory requirement on the growth of the sector and review outdated policies that directly obstruct local fintech entrepreneurship. And last but not least, Malaysia government should encourage the federal government to maintain and improve the flexible and accurate visa application process to attract foreign skills talent. That's all from our group. Thank you.